don't believe you. I don't believe it.
Red button is live.
I don't believe you.
Still saying starting. So let's see.
Yeah, I don't believe you until it
says end live or not live. Oh, here we go.
We are live.
We are live.
Hey, welcome to Hanging with HotRod. We want to apologize for those of you that tried to find us last week. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're back. This is NFL Week 11. Unbelievable. Or Week 10. What are we on?
11.
We are. Because we missed. Yeah, so this is Week 11. This year is flying by. I'm HotRod. This is Manny. This is the show that we give you our picks against the spread that hopefully let you guys beat the bookie. So we're going to get right into it. The NFL is, in my opinion, this year, one of the craziest years I've seen in a long time.
Weird.
Every year you have upsets, but it's like every week.
Every week there's an upset.
The team that's supposedly the best team in the league,
it's not the best.
And then they get murdered.
So I was watching some of the reviews for these games, and my favorite part is like, oh, this team has a chance because last week they showed up, but before that they were nobodies.
Right.
And it's just like, what about this week? Like, I don't know. We'll break it down as it goes.
You can go back.
We'll break it down as it goes.
Honestly, like 6 weeks ago, I can remember, I was thinking about it today, the Cincinnati Bengals beat up on the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, the Bengals are the best team. Wow, they look like they're really going, Burrow and all. The defense is great. They got a running game.
And they lost.
Then they got beat by the Jets the next week. The week after that, you've got... and then going into a couple weeks ago, the Buffalo Bills looking good. They go down to Jacksonville, and they get beat.
I forgot who did the Giants beat that I didn't think they were gonna beat them. I forgot who, but like that's just
that was it. The Chiefs? No,
they almost
beat. They almost
did. I think it was the week before. They put like 27 points on them.
Yeah, and then the most recent one was last week. Two of them. We had the Rams get destroyed by the 49ers, and you had Tampa Bay lose to Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what team. If you had to put, my point is if you usually by this time of year you've got one or two teams that are separating themselves a little bit. We're like, that's a good team. They're going to go deep. I don't trust. Maybe Green Bay.
I think the only team that's really keeping it consistent is the Cowboys, kind of.
Oh God, but they're not. Yeah, you're right.
Even then, they'll be consistent all season.
But
and then get to the playoffs.
Oh, they are.
And absolutely don't show.
So my point, like if I had to ask you, like, all right, you got to pick a team that from each to I think the NFC has got a couple teams that are more legit. AFC, who I don't know. There's not one that I can look at and say, wow, that team is. I trust that. I don't trust any of them. And my Steelers
just like any other sports. Playoffs is a totally
different
animal.
It is. And I'll say this for those Bills fans: this is your year to go to the Super Bowl in the AFC. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. They got to get the running game going though, because if they don't get the running game, they just rely on Josh Allen. He's a stud, but you got to get that running game going. So, long story short, let's get into the picks this week. We've got tonight. It's Thursday night. I want to thank our sponsors. We've got Graftex, Central City Bar and Grill, Gators, Homer Hops, Graftex, and we are happy to have them on board, and more to come. That's all I can promise you. More to come, and we got more stuff coming as far as our podcast and things we're going to do. But in any case, so we're live. It looks like we're good. All right, so let's get into the game tonight. We got the Patriots, New England Patriots, who now everyone's considering the best team. So watch this. No. Patriots -6.5 versus Atlanta. Atlanta stinks. Atlanta's no good. Over/under is 47. Just by my analysis, and because the Patriots looked good last week, they beat up on Cleveland. I am taking Atlanta with the 6.5 points. Only because this NFL is so crazy, I don't know what's going on. And
you're finally getting into the idea you know what? Just every week pick the worst.
I am down the rabbit hole, my friend. I just don't. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know what's going on.
So I'm just gonna keep it.
You're gonna be the same one. You're gonna be.
I think the Pats are gonna beat up on the Atlanta,
and they should. They really should. They should. They should.
But
yep.
Due to analysis, and the way Matt Ryan works, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Matty Ice can play. There's no doubt.
I won't be surprised
if something happens.
If the Falcons beat the Patriots.
Well, the thing, Manny, I'll say this: when the line is 6.5 like that,
that's too close to call.
Because whenever it's 2.5. 6.5, and it's not on that number. When if it's not 3, 7, or 10, if it's just below that, they're telling you something that because they should be at 7. They should be at 7, which is a push if you get to 7. The 6.5, they're making you take the Patriots because when you look at that game, not making you, but the bettors, this is how they think. Yeah. They look at the Patriots and they say, oh, they can win by 7 because it's only 6. They're going to win by 7. The Vegas knows what they're doing. 6.5 would push you towards the dog in this one. Yeah. I'm just saying that's stuff that I know. All right, so I got Atlanta. You got the Patriots. No problem. Let's go to our 1:00 game. Our Bills fans will like this one. We got the Colts versus the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are -7 at home with a 50 burger for the over/under. The Colts again. Jonathan Taylor is quietly having one of the great years of running back. He's just a stud. He scores a couple touchdowns and almost 100 yards a game. He really is he's a hit under the radar.
Yeah.
Under the radar gem. The biggest thing with the Colts though is their quarterback. Does he play well? Does he not play well? I said it most of the year. The Colts aren't great in any position, but they're not bad in any. They're their whole team.
Solid.
They're solid. Yeah, throughout. Good point. They're solid throughout. They don't have any weaknesses really.
Yeah.
They don't have any superstars, but they don't have any weaknesses. Jonathan Taylor could be a superstar. That being said, I think this game stays close. The Bills have all the power in the world to blow people out if they want to, but I just think this game stays close. In 7, I got the Colts in this one.
I'm taking the Bills.
All right, I like it.
I think the Bills' defense is really going to put a stop to them. I will give it to the Colts running game. I'll give it to some of their wide receivers. If Carson Wentz shows up, it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, and he's such a question mark. I'm with you.
And that's why I'm saying, like, the Bills have been showing a lot of promise on their defense. So let's say they keep it up.
Yep.
I give it to the Bills. But again, won't be surprised.
Right? Yeah. No.
The Colts beat the Bills.
You got Manny. We could. That is a common theme statement that we'll be able to say because I can honestly tell you, by this time of the season, I'm not bad at picking out. Where the good games are, but there's none.
I feel like at the end of the NFL season, there's just going to be so many close games that they're going to all have to play for a playoff spot before they get to the playoffs.
I don't know what the heck. Well, it's going to go down to the last game. Obviously, I don't know who's good in the AFC. I really don't. All right, so our 4:00 game for this Sunday, we got the Cowgirls versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs -2.5 and the 56, which is a huge over/under. This game, it's at KC. Cowboys are playing well, but I just don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't really trust the Chiefs either. I think the play on this one is the over. I think there's going to be 500 points scored in this game.
Video game number.
Yeah, I think Madden, Xbox. Chiefs are only 2.5. In my betting strategy, that should take me. I should go with the Cowboys, but I can't stomach taking the Cowboys. So I'm taking the Chiefs in this one. Who do you like in this one, buddy?
I was thinking about taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And only because that they finally kind of found their niche. You know, Odell just got into the team, so hopefully this week he's going to be a factor. But I think because Dallas has been solid. They've been running.
Ezekiel's
defense. Well, their running game last week was kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
But obviously, we still have the Chiefs, whose defense is not the best. They allow a lot of teams to stomp over them.
Yep.
And I think the Cowboys are going to be looking to get ahead on them early. So I want to give it to the Dallas Cowboys this week. I won't be surprised if the Chiefs beat them because the Chiefs have the weapons for it.
Yeah, I just see them scoring like a video game, but we'll see. All right, so we got opposite again. I like this. We're opposites attract. All right, so our 8:00 game on Sunday is my Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Los Angeles Chargers, -6 and 47. The Chargers are a very solid team. I don't like this game. Well, against my Steelers. I mean, Ben is coming off the vid list. He had COVID, I guess. They've been pretty tight-lipped about his symptoms and how he's doing, but they're saying he's not 100% starting. So I'm going to take this game with a little caveat where if Ben is in, I like the Steelers to cover and stay within that 6. If Mason Rudolph is in, all bets are off. I don't have any trust in Mason. I do like how Najee is playing. I got Pitt in this game. Who do you like in this bad boy?
I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah.
I know that the Chargers are. So I wanted to pick Pitt, but then I think my big question mark was Ben.
Yeah, he is.
I know that the Chargers are really scratching their heads here.
Yeah.
They have not been doing well.
No.
Their defense against the run has been a little bit atrocious, so I see Pittsburgh really running.
Let's go, Najee.
I see Harris just running it right up the middle on them. At the end of the day, though, Justin Herbert is a quarterback that can still throw up about 300 yards.
I don't like him.
Keenan Allen's a great wide receiver, or is he a tight end? He's a tight end.
No, he's wide receiver, but he's big. He's as big as a freaking tight end. He's a stud. And then again, Elliott too, or Ezekiel or Eckler, the running back.
I think the Chargers have the weapons.
Oh God, yeah.
They've been scratching their heads for a while. And this might be the game that they turn it around, right? Am I right?
I don't know. I hope you're wrong, but you could be right. You like the Chargers.
The Chargers on this one.
I just don't. I mean, my Steelers' offense just is not, and their defense is now disappointing me. Last game when they just lost, they couldn't stop the run. It was a poor effort all the way around. Yeah. They didn't lose, but they tied the Lions. I didn't want to say that. It was just embarrassing. Whatever, it is what it is. They still got a playoff hope, but
it's not even exciting.
No,
to talk about this anymore.
You're kissing
it's just
your
so
sister.
confusing.
It is. It's. I don't.
There's no oh my God, they're steamrolling. They're gonna take them. No, it's just
okay, who's losing?
We can pick this person, but
but no, I'm with you.
History repeats itself a lot every week, so. All the good teams are not really good teams. All the bad teams are not really bad teams.
This season
is just mediocre.
Yep,
it's great.
I do think though, Manny, somebody is gonna. I think in the next couple of weeks, because we're week 11, 17 weeks. I think we're gonna start to see a couple of teams
pull away.
Well, yeah, start to dominate. I mean, we left out Green Bay and the Cardinals, and when.
The Rams are 7-3. Right?
The Rams are 7-3. They just got spanked, so it doesn't mean anything. But
they got spanked by a good team.
Yeah, the Niners. Well, a team that knows them. A team that knows them.
A team that knows them. Yes.
So but you don't get beat by that much. That's the thing that just kills me. How do you get beat up like that?
Yeah,
any case, all right. So we'll go to our Monday night game. We got the New York Giants versus the Bucks. Tampa Bay is one of those teams that we just talked about. They just lost to Washington. How the heck does that happen, Mr. Brady? Tampa Bay is minus 11 and 49.5. So the Giants are playing well. They're starting to get they're respectable now. They're doing good things. Yeah. So that being said, the Bucks just got their ass kicked by Washington, which is embarrassing. So you should take the Giants. Getting 11 especially. Nope. This is where the NFL's screwy. The Bucks crush them, and it's just Tom Brady will come out and just absolutely light them up. And it is. That's what I don't. I hope not, because I don't like Tom Brady.
I'm not going to be surprised if the Bucks light them up.
But you're going to go with your Giants.
I'm going with the Giants. Not because I'm a fan of the Giants, but more because of what they did last week. So their defense took away, I think it was 2 interceptions.
Yes.
On top of Tom Brady throwing 2 interceptions. Tom Brady also doesn't have Gronkowski.
No.
And who's the other one?
Oh, they got Evans. I think Evans.
Yeah, he's missing a couple of weapons.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's a really big part. If I'm not wrong, last week Fournette was his leading.
Oh God, yeah.
Receiver.
Oh yeah, which is weird.
And that's a running back. So
that's weird.
I think the Giants are going to keep it tight. I would like to believe that the Giants do something. It's a miracle. Saquon is coming back.
Yeah, I would love it.
So that might be, a little bit of a factor. Even though he hasn't really recovered from his torn ACL, he has not looked the same all year. But Booker has been a good replacement, so I think the Giants are gonna.
They are playing well, but I'm just
going to probably take advantage of the fact that they're coming off a loss and just apply that pressure and see where it goes.
I'm going with the upside down world type thing where it doesn't make sense, so I'm taking it. I can't make any logical reason why I'm taking the way I do, but I would not be disappointed if the Giants won, because I'm not a Tom Brady fan, as everyone knows, and that's just what that is. We did not get the mush pick this week, and I apologize for that. So we will get that next week. Short and sweet and beautiful. We got the games in. Again, I apologize for last week, but that's just sometimes things happen. We've got good stuff on the horizons. The NFL is crazy this year, guys. Look at my Instagram and my I'm losing
Twitter.
Twitter. Thank you. I'm losing. For my college picks.
College
picks.
In the distance, I'm hearing. baby shark.
No baby shark. I said that. I was humming that coming down the stairs, and now Manny can't stop. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those catchy tunes. The other good stuff besides football, and I hate to just go into different stuff, but college basketball has started, which is awesome. This is my favorite time of year. You got NBA, you got hockey, you've got obviously NFL, you've got NCAA basketball, we got NCAA football. If you're a sports fan and you're not having a good time right now, I can't help you. Yeah. Everything is, there's so much going on right now. It's so good.
A little shout out to Cortland for bringing the Cortica Jug home last Saturday.
That's why I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed that we missed last week, because that's when I usually put a line out there in the Cortland game.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would have guessed Cortland winning by 1 point.
No.
And shout out to Travis Alvarez, aka Swaggy.
Did he
punt block?
Did he have the block? Nice. The field goal block. Did he do that?
I'm not surprised.
Awesome.
The dude is 6'7". He has had at least 7 to 9 punt blocks almost every season.
So that guy gets in there. He saved it.
100%.
That was awesome.
100%.
That was a good game. I watched that. Were you? I forgot that. Were you there?
Yeah, I was.
Nice.
Because
it was cold.
Sponsor.
It was cold.
It was a nasty game. It was really ugly.
It was.
But defense was high. Offense was firing. These guys punched their ticket last week, but now they punched their ticket twice, so they have another home game against Springfield for a playoff game.
Nice.
So
nice.
Saturday's going to be very interesting.
I like it.
Shout out Cortland.
Cortland State. Cortland State. And we'll be talking about the other Cortland State sports once it gets a little closer, once my daughter lacrosse team gets going. They're going to go for national championship this year, so that's going to be something fun too. Yeah. So in any case, all right, shout out to Cortland State, and if you guys don't know what Cortica is, and you're not, I think most of my
biggest
friends
little game in the nation,
and it is, and hey, no riots afterwards. That was fun.
Yeah, no riots. That was actually very surprising.
Yeah, kind of disappointing. It's kind of fun stuff downtown.
And I think the Cortica Jug is really making a name for themselves. 2 years ago they played at MetLife, and next year they're playing at Yankee Stadium.
So I have mixed feelings. I got mixed feelings about that. Why? Because I understand that it's really cool for the players, but it sucks for the town. Cortica brings in so much money for Ithaca and Cortland. Yeah. When you get 5,000 to 10,000 people coming into a college game
but
here,
that's what happens when one college is receiving more enrollments than the other.
No, I understand that,
but tuition at $45,000 at a Division III level.
That is kind of crazy.
I don't know. Maybe you should lower your tuition.
Well, listen, that's another podcast that we'll get into. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we want to thank you for watching. Again, check my Twitter, check my Instagram. I will be putting out my college picks. I got NBA, NCAA football, NCAA basketball. Right. I got everything on there. So, and I got a lot of winners on there. And so take our picks. Go beat the bookie. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, guys.
We will see you next week.
Good night. Yeah.
Beautiful. We're not even sure it's live, so that's okay.
No. We were live.
That's awesome. I like it. I like it.